Introducing new Velamints Gum.
It's alive with flavor.
The first sugar-free gum with flavor sparkles.
Alive with freshness. New Velamints Gum makes your mouth come alive. A cool, new, clean sensations arrive. New Velamints Gum makes your mouth come alive. Sparkling fresh makes you feel revived. New Velamints Gum makes your mouth come alive.
New Velamints sugar-free gum.
Makes your mouth come alive.
You won't believe your eyes. You're in for a Snappy surprise. Get great pictures. Snappy is here. Canon crisp, Canon clear. 35 millimeter, and it shows. Uses the film used by the pros. Auto loading and auto advance. Canon Snappy. Now's your chance. Give great pictures. Snappy is here. Merry Christmas and a snappy New Year from Canon.
He was the perfect father, husband, doctor, and officer until the night his family was massacred. Now they're calling Jeff McDonald the murderer.
Why? I ask you, why?
It will become his father-in-law's 9-year crusade to find the real killer, piecing together hundreds of details, some even hidden with his buried daughter. But Freddie Kassab will have to face the question he's afraid to have answered. Could the man who married his daughter be the same man who murdered her? Carl Malden, Eva Marie Saint, Andy Griffith, and Gary Cole in the most controversial true crime story of the decade. Newsweek calls it spellbinding. TV Guide proclaims an excellent cast, powerful and fascinating. Time magazine says it's absorbing from beginning to end. Tomorrow, an NBC miniseries event, Fatal Vision, the movie some people don't want you to see.
All right, Smells, that's 80 grand. Now fork it over.
Later tonight, Ed Asner hosts a hilarious Saturday Night Live with musical guest The Kinks. Tomorrow night on Silver Spoons, a plane crash leaves Ricky and the gang stranded on Gilligan's Island. Then, after Punky Brewster, it's Knight Rider and Fatal Vision.
NBC, let's all be there.
Mr. Grant, it's none of my business, but you really shouldn't host tonight's Saturday Night Live.
I agree, Mary.
You do?
It's none of your business.
Ah.
Sunday, an NFL doubleheader.
Seattle battles the Bengals, or the Dolphins take on the Chargers.
Your team plays here Sunday.
I'm Kim Lemon. Coming up on the Late Report, workers at Armstrong have voted to end their strike and accept the company's latest offer. Several local groups and individuals have teamed up to help the hungry in Ethiopia. Penn State coach Joe Paterno comments on his team's poor performance today. Pat Principe has sports, and Barry Case says some areas could see their first snow of the season. All next on the Late Report.
Premium quality without premium price. Buy Genesee in the full case at your favorite distributor. Enjoy the good life with Genesee, the great outdoors in a glass.
Hospitals are succeeding in the battle to hold down costs, but because of that, where will the money come to train our future doctors?
I have no idea.
Will hospitals be willing or able to continue to provide free health care for the poor?
People are going to fall through the cracks.
If competition isn't the solution to the issues, what is?
Total control by government. I'm Todd Whistler. Beginning this Wednesday, we'll take a look at those issues, and we'll take a look at what the future holds for our healthcare industry. That's beginning this Wednesday at 6 and 11 on NewsCenter 8.
Watch the...
And our special series on censorship in the movies continues.
All coming up on the next Entertainment Tonight.
Monday at 5:30 on TV8. Count on WGAL TV8, #1 in the Susquehanna Valley.
Now, from the News Center for the Susquehanna Valley, it's the Late Report with anchor Kim Lemon, Pat Principe on sports, and Barry Case with the weather.
Good evening. 1,600 striking workers in Armstrong World Industries will be going back to work. Members of Local 285 of the United Rubber Workers Union voted today to accept the tentative agreement reached by negotiators yesterday. Coming up on the Late Report, a Susquehanna Valley hospital faces a malpractice lawsuit, and lawyers in another community try to help people understand what they do. Stay with us.
It all starts here.
The price, the service, the satisfaction. Continental Nissan Datsun. For the sweetest deals on Nissan Sentras. The largest selection of Stanzas. The best buys on the 300ZX. And Nissan trucks. It all starts at Continental Nissan Datsun.
It all starts here.
Continental Nissan Datsun. Route 422, Hershey.
I'd like to sell you a bridge. Not this one. This one's already been sold a few hundred times. But a bridge across the generation gap. Television. Let television help you span that sometimes awkward distance between parent and child. Take the time to watch together.
Exchanging ideas on the many subjects that television presents helps us shape our children's values and goals.
Television. It can be an exciting way to bridge the generation gap.
It's right, it's good, it's here. Pabst is the place. Pabst is the place. For the real taste of beer and all the good times you have here.
They brew this beer the way I drink it. Cold and slow.
Pabst is the place. Drinks all around. Pabst is the place. It's here in town.
Pabst has real beer flavor.
For the real taste of beer, Pabst is the place.
Now, what'll you have?
This week on Our Magazine with Gary Collins, Television Classics salutes Mission Impossible, Peyton Place, Our Miss Brooks, Rhoda, and the Waltons.
Good night, John Boy.
Plus, Jane Fonda, Alan Alda, Shirley MacLaine, and a special week-long look at the pets of the stars.
All is good.
This week on Our Magazine.
Monday morning at 10 on Channel 8.
Isn't it about time you moved up to an Olde?
Who, me?
Sure, and right now the Olde Country dealers have low prices on every new Oldsmobile. So come on! I know where the nearest dealer is.
How about the 98 Regency, the new Calais?
There are terrific prices on every new Olde because the Olde Country dealers want to be #1 in the country.
Yeah, I do belong up in an Olde.
Let's go! Prices this low won't last forever.
Who's the best private detective on television?
Remington Steele.
What?
Well, the best detective team?
Remington Steele, Laura Holt.
Exactly. And when these two get together, they're hot.
That is a stroke of good fortune.
They've got style and class that can't be matched.
Thank you ever so much.
And this explosive duo will keep you jumping.
Count on it.
Mystery and Adventure, Tuesdays at 10 here on TV 8.
Old-time bread, you've got a taste for the best. You've got a taste for what's fresh. Old Time's natural goodness. People that you love are gonna love it. Old-time bread, it's the time that we take in every loaf that we bake. Brings back the taste of the old days.
Naturally fresh, Schmidt Old-Time Bread.
Sherman Silber, M.D., is a man who's at the center of some fascinating things happening in urology.
The prostate is a gland, and it sits like a donut right around the base of the bladder. That donut gets bigger every year you get older.
The enlarged prostate, which causes the inability to urinate, does it at some point become dangerous rather than just uncomfortable?
It can be dangerous if it blocks your urine up so totally that it causes pressure going back to your kidneys and ureters, certainly.
And we hope you'll join us. Monday morning at 9 on Channel 8.
Get a lot of value at your Central Pennsylvania Mazda dealers now.
Value. Everybody wants it. We've got more of it. In our RX-7, a legendary sports car that's also a legendary sports car value. Our 626, a refined front-wheel drive road car of superior value. Our GLC, an economy car value with an unexpected bonus, outstanding performance. If you want value, we've got more of it. See your local Mazda dealer today in Mechanicsburg, Hershey, York, and Lancaster.
10 years ago, I thought Tab was something you had to drink. You go on a diet, you go buy Tab, like it or not. But now Tab's got NutraSweet Blend. I know NutraSweet's everywhere, but in Tab, it tastes terrific. It's crisp, refreshing. It's really satisfying. If you haven't tasted new Tab, you gotta try it. Do, and you won't drink Tab because you have to. You'll drink Tab because you want to. New Tab.
Julie's driving us crazy. It's our high school reunion, and she wants everything to be perfect.
I have an anonymous admirer on this cruise.
This is Mr. Malcolm Dwyer.
Man has a problem, sir. And there's Mike, and here I am with a healthy body.
I see. And the right thing would have been for you to go off to war and end up like that. I've missed you.
You give me that Saturday night fever.
And we'll take 2 aspirin and call me in the morning.
Monday at 4 on Channel 8.
This year has proven to be one of the best ever in terms of the forest production amassed, the nuts, fruits, and berries produced in the wild. It means more food for wildlife and a better chance of surviving the winter season. Much of this wild food is produced on lands managed for timber, such as the tracts worked by the Glatfelder Pulpwood Company. Here wild animals are taken into account even before a single tree is cut. Wilbur Wolf of Carlisle is a forester for the company, specializing in wildlife conservation. He'll be my guest Sunday at noon on Call of the Outdoors.
Thousands of people are switching to Lincoln Mercury for customer satisfaction. Now it's your turn to get the full-size value of full-size Mercury Grand Marquis. Get double discounts on Grand Marquis with all these features.
I just can't believe I get all this equipment for this price.
Grand Marquis is priced $2,046 less than Buick Electra, $2,380 less than Olds 98, and it's still full-size. Now that's satisfaction.
Shape up your waist. Shape up your thighs. Shape up your homeowner's insurance.
Homeowner's insurance?
Now's the time to shape up your homeowner's insurance at Allstate. Just bring in your policy and compare. Chances are we could save you some money. And with an Allstate Shape Up and Save discount, you may qualify for additional savings of up to 15%. So run on in and save.
Shape up and save.
It's okay if you just drive in.
You're in good hands with Allstate.
Watch the rising...
And our special series on censorship in the movies continues.
All coming up on the next Entertainment Tonight.
Monday at 5:30 on TV 8.
Got my first apartment and my first Zenith with a rebate. Pretty smart, huh?
$50 rebates on 25-inch Zenith System 3 consoles. $75 and $100 rebates on Advanced System 3, the smart sets.
I'm getting $100 back.
Get your factory rebate now, direct from Zenith.
Now I think I'll buy a chair.
Take advantage of Zenith's rebate now at Gallagher's TV, Lancaster, or Gensler's TV, Neffsville. Gallagher's and Gensler's, your Zenith headquarters.
Well, Barry tells me he's doing a little weather daydreaming. I was going to say dream dang. And that's our late report. Up next is Saturday Night Live. Thanks for joining us. For Pat Principe and Barry Case, I'm Kim Lemon. Have a good night.
There's a style in your life no one could ever deny. You're on your way, moving up. You were always the one who's eager to try. You're on your way to the top, and along the way, you've always known just who you are.
Where you're going, it's exceptionally smooth Michelob.
Where you're going, it's Michelob.
Way you work and play, you've got it going your way. You love to share the way you feel.
Michelob. Where you're going, you've always known it. Where you're going, it's Michelob. Where you're going, it's Michelob.
Terrific show.
Oh, it was wonderful. Well, it was nice talking to you.
That's the Aramis umbrella.
So is that?
You bought Aramis for your... I bought a cup of coffee.
Your umbrella or mine?
The Aramis umbrella. Your gift with any $10 purchase of Aramis, Devon, Aramis 900, or JHL. Now at John Wanamaker, all stores.
In my pursuit of life's little pleasures, I finally found a coffee that is nothing like your basic brew. Nescafe Silka. Smooth and subtle and far more refined than I'll ever be. And if you don't like it, that's fine, because Nescafe's got 4 new coffees. One of them's going to taste your way. Smooth Silka, Traditional Classic, Bold Brava, Natural Decaf. Each one custom blended, each one visibly different. I've got mine. You choose which one's made to taste your way. Nescafe.
It's a widely held belief that men who wear Le Tigre sportswear get widely held.
This is today's Chevrolet, and this is today's Chevrolet. This Chevrolet is specially modified for the International Race of Champions. This is a new Camaro IROC Z28 built for you. Chevrolet encourages the use of selected parts and components by race teams, and that helped us build this Chevrolet. World champions drive this Camaro, but the Camaro IROC Z28 makes you feel like a champion.
Drive today, Chevy. Live today, Chevy. Chevy.
This is Ben Vereen. I know you're all familiar with the symbol. It's the United Way. And each year, millions of Americans give to the United Way. But have you ever wondered who decides where the money is needed the most? It's your friends and neighbors who volunteer their time to make the tough decision of where the money is needed the most in your town. It's people like you. That's who decides. Thanks to you, it works for all of us, the United Way.
Most Americans like to celebrate a holiday with the tenderest bird they can get. And to many folks, that means a Swiss butterball turkey. It's a good bird, but it's a turkey. If you want something delicious and really tender, try my Purdue Oven Stuffer Roaster. Independent tests show the oven stuffer is 43% more tender than the butterball. So I'd like to tender you my very best for a happy holiday.
Missile exercise, Caribbean.
10025 knots.
Roger, follow your target, over. Target's turning starboard outbound, over.
Fire.
Most jobs promise you the world.
Birds away.
The Navy delivers. See your recruiter or call this number. Navy, it's not just a job, it's an adventure.
One of the wildest species ever to stalk this planet was the human animal. Wild and cunning enough to discover the essence of animal attraction, a scent that turned fear into fascination. Now Cody has bottled this primal essence. Wild musk oil for her, Cody musk cologne for him. One touch bears 1,000 quivers. Cody Wild Musk. Use it before you stalk.
This is Mary Catherine. She's my Cabbage Patch Kid. Would you like to have a Cabbage Patch Kid, too? Then look for products from your Coca-Cola bottler with Cabbage Patch Kids on the cap. If you find one under the cap, you could win Rita Elizabeth or Matthew Thomas. In fact, you could win one of over 7,000 Cabbage Patch Kids. But remember, it's only from your Coca-Cola bottler. Right, Mary Catherine?
Right, Harold.
The phenomenal 85 Subaru, here now at your nearby dealer.
Pruitt, I want Schmidtson at that meeting. Snow or no snow?
Noonan, I want Schmidtson at that meeting. Snow or no snow?
Boulder, I want Schmidtson at that meeting. Snow or no snow?
Edelmeyer.
You know who to call when you have to get a package there. But what do you do when you have to get a person there? No matter how crazy the weather. You drive a Subaru, or you may get stuck with something else.
Sunday on Night Rider. What deadly force has driven Michael to murder Devin?
Michael, for God's sake.
The most shocking Night Rider ever. Don't miss the action. Sunday.
Premium quality without premium price. Buy Genesee in 12 packs at your favorite tavern to take home. Enjoy the good life with Genesee, the great outdoors in a glass.
Sakes alive, we got value at your Central Pennsylvania Mazda dealers now.
Bet you can't beat Mazda truck value, and at just $59.95, our Mazda B2000 SE5 proves it. SE5 comes with all these sporty features standard. The competition can't beat that value at this price. Our SE5's a sporty truck priced like one of their plain base trucks. That's why we bet you can't beat Mazda truck value. See your local Mazda dealer today in Mechanicsburg, Hershey, York, and Lancaster.
Did you ever wonder what it would be like to be one of the last people on Earth?
There's nobody. I mean, there's nobody.
What would you do?
The burden of civilization is on us.
Fiction, isn't it?
The legal drinking age is now 10, but you will need ID. Let's be real.
It's the night of the comet.
Stars are open!
The night the teenagers ruled the world. Night of the Comet. Rated PG-13.
Now playing at these selected theaters. Catch all the action of an NFL doubleheader tomorrow beginning at 12:30 p.m. on TV8.
What's Princess Di's maiden name?
Spencer. Great!
You know the best actor in 82?
Yes, get in here.
The answer's in Parker Brothers' new People Weekly trivia game.
Who wrote the best-selling novel?
Questions are about today's most fascinating people in categories like TV, music, and sports. Thousands of questions in all.
Who's the tallest player in the NBA?
What do you think, kid?
Parker Brothers kind of fun.
Stick around, kid. You might learn something.
Brings people together.
This Thanksgiving, Teleflora has the perfect gift for someone you love. Now watch what happens when a Teleflora florist performs some magic. The Harvest Collection for Thanksgiving. You can send one anywhere. Call a Teleflora florist. Give something worth keeping.
Off-road on the range, where the deer and the quad runners play. The fun is outrageous, the good time's contagious, when you're off-road quad running all day.
Suzuki has more ways to get you off-road on the range. 8 different quad runners, from the kid-size LT50 to the quad racer. Some with electric start, full suspension, even one with shaft drive.
Off-road on the range, riding Suzuki's all day. Suzuki.
Foremost in four-wheeling.
When you mail a UNICEF greeting card, it goes to 2 different people, your Aunt Lucy, and to a child in another country who needs help. Healthcare, nutritious food, education. It's as if I split the card in 2, and each person receives half. UNICEF greeting cards have 2 destinations. Oh, I know Aunt Lucy well. I'm sure she'll understand.
Call 800-228-1666 for the nearest UNICEF outlet.
The Nikon FG is the 35mm camera sophisticated enough for the serious photographer.
Camera, pictures, human fun.
Yet switched to programmed, it's simple enough for total beginners. And it's so reasonably priced, it even makes a great gift.
Hey, Morty, look at this. Another brand new FG. Why do these Earthlings keep giving us their cameras?
I bet you did something today you feel pretty good about. Bet you did. So go get your Mars bar. Come on, you deserve the best. Can't you just taste that rich milk chocolate, creamy caramel, and snuggle deep inside soft nougat? Big, fresh, crunchy nuts after nuts after nuts. This is what you deserve. You deserve every big, crunchy nut in a Mars bar. You did do something good today, didn't you?
Today's Chevrolet invites you to take a close look at a new and different kind of sporty car. New Spectrum. Spectrum has a sportiness you're looking for, with an overhead cam engine, 5-speed gearbox, and rack and pinion steering. Yet Spectrum gives you outstanding gas mileage, plus a spacious interior and hatchback versatility. Take a close look at new Spectrum, the sporty car for everyday driving.
Drive today, Chevy. Live today, Chevy. Chevy.
It's right, it's good, it's here. Pabst is the place. Pabst is the place. Home real taste of beer and all the good times you have here.
If you're looking for a better beer, you're gonna look a real long time.
Pabst is the place. Drinks all around. Pabst is the place. Best beer in town.
Sure goes down easy.
For the real taste of beer, Pabst is the place.
Now, what'll you have?
Shrink to fit and a button fly too. Levi's 501 Blues. Shrink your own, very versatile pair. A little loose here and a little tight there. We're so blue. We got the blue ones. So blue. The 501 Blues. We're so blue. Levi's 501 Blues.
At 22, she thought she had seen it all.
Can I level with you?
No, continue lying.
Until she saw what she could be in the eyes of a 16-year-old boy.
Possibly one of the biggest stars this country has today.
All he wanted was her picture.
I have just been fooling myself. I never kissed anybody like that before.
What he got was no small affair.
This is so great.
Rated R. Now playing Czech newspapers for theaters.
Over the years, a lot of small businesses have developed their own systems of communicating.
Yes, sir. Eric, talk to
But now there's a better way. Meet the Merlin system from AT&T. Merlin's a telephone, an intercom, a conference caller, and has dozens of features you can select.
Anderson.
So Merlin can grow as your small business grows. Call about Merlin. AT&T Information Systems, when you've got to be right.
Presenting the case of the littering lambs.
Remember, kids, don't be a dirty bird. Give a hoot. Don't pollute.
Sunday, an NFL doubleheader.
Seattle battles the Bengals, or the Dolphins take on the Chargers.
Your team plays here Sunday.
Premium quality without premium price. Buy Genesee in the full case at your favorite distributor. Enjoy the good life with Genesee, the great outdoors in a glass.
If you can't decide between our shrimp and fish, have them both.
Make the Long John Silver's great seafood escape.
Try our shrimp and fish special. 3 of our new larger shrimp and a crispy fish fillet, served with golden fries, freshly made coleslaw, and 2 crunchy hush puppies. With our shrimp and fish special, the choice is easy, and so is the price.
Make the Long John Silver's great seafood escape.
In my opinion, this is a great new coffee. Bold, dark Nescafe Brava. Just because I like it doesn't make it right for you. That's exactly why Nescafe has created 4 new custom blended coffees. For the first time, you can have coffee made to taste your way. Bold, dark Brava, traditional classic, smooth refined Silca, or natural decaf. Each one custom blended, each one visibly different. I've got mine. Now you decide. Which one's made to taste your way? Nescafe.
Filmed in Reading, John Updike's Rabbit Run, tomorrow 9 a.m. on Channel 8.
Is this real?
Memorex audio tape and Memorex videotape. You'll forever wonder, is it live or is it Memorex?
Another boring night. Nothing to do. Nowhere to go. How about roller skating? It's the perfect place to meet new people, listen to great music, and have lots of fun. Isn't it time you discovered roller skating? Visit one of these participating roller skating centers. Olympic Skating Center Enola, Hagee's Fontainebleau Arena New Cumberland, Overlook Roller Rink Lancaster, and Rollerway Skating Center East York.
You're a whole new generation. You're loving what they do. I put a taste in the motion, and that's your stuff to you. Hey, you're the best generation. 'Cause I'm down and taste the thrill of the day. And feel the sea world. You're a whole new generation.
Once again, the Kinks.